What's up, Flock? I'm Sluss, aka Fantasy Football Jesus, and after the boys rank me, I'm here to judge the unrighteous coaches of the Flock League. Zach. Bucky over Aitchen in the second last year was inexcusable, even though you were doing a bit. Thou best stay true to thine rankings. Your 25 draft was so ugly, I've taken better looking dumps after eating a Chili's triple dipper. Living in Australia is fitting for you, cause you know you're gonna be down under in the standings. Corey, you've never made the playoffs. The Flock League might need to fantasy stock exchange you for a coach that actually knows what they're doing. Your nickname Bush is fitting considering how hairy your running back room always is. You came in last, then missed the playoffs last year, supposedly by tempting the fantasy gods. But really, we know it's because Unk don't know what he's talking about. Nathan, everyone's favorite horse girl. Nay! I thought AR was one of the worst draft picks of all time until I saw you take Caleb Johnson in the 6th last year. Your nickname, The Bug, it might need to change. We gotta start calling you the Roach the way you stick around after getting crushed in the league every year. Sammy Stacks, you drove the fan wagon worse than a Georgia Bulldog in Athens. I'm here to be the Kendrick to your Drake. Last year, you turned lyrics into rhymes. This year, I'm turning water into wine on the waivers. We are not the same. Avery, you have a sorority girl name, which is fitting for the way that you cheat. Colluding is a fantasy football sin. Stick to Dynasty, because without cheating with your channel partner to win, this league just isn't your domain. Mason, you are the Mike Tomlin of the Flock League. You can have a winning record every regular season, but we all know, come playoff time, your team's not doing anything. It's fitting that your company logo is a duck, considering your fantasy teams go south every winter. You docked my score in your last video thinking I would collude with Avery. Fantasy collusion is a sin, and just for that accusation, I'm gonna need to see 5 Hail Marys if you want to get into fantasy heaven. Thomas, I may be fantasy Jesus, but you're a saint in your own right for having to listen to Mason yap all the time. You don't like the songs and raps, so I'm going to keep this simple for you. Last year's championship appearance was a miracle, and you're not getting another one this year. Danny, your crash out last year reminds me of when I had my first beer. It's a good thing you wear a helmet for how hard you fell off recording clips. You went from Danny Lad to Danny Mad to Danny Sad, and this year you're just going to be Danny Bad. Sal, if you weren't such a chicken, Mason would be bald just like me right now. Congrats on your championship, but as a Penn State guy, you know, just because you can win a championship doesn't mean you know how to run a locker room. The closest you're getting to back-to-back champs is on a bender in Happy Valley. In my musical debut, I pushed myself out of my comfort zone by singing. I have no problem making a fool of myself on camera. Y'all should prepare to do the same when I win my bets against you each week this year. This crown of thorns is a good placeholder, but I'm waiting to get the real thing when I win the Flock League. If you don't want to go to hell, vote Sluss at flockleague.com.